Gujarat, a state with just 6% landmass and 5% of India's population, contributes close to 8% to the national GDP. It is one of the highly industrialized, high growth states home to some of the leading industries in India. In FY22, Gujarat was the highest exporting state in India with exports worth $126.8 billion. Though not the capital of the state, Ahmedabad has emerged as an international financial center. So, how did Gujarat achieve this extraordinary growth? To understand this, we need to go back to the time when Gujarat was drowned in darkness. The state of Gujarat was carved out of the erstwhile Bombay state in 1960. However, even several decades after independence, the state lacked even basic amenities. Around 20% of villages did not have access to electricity in 2001, and those that had electricity had to put up with frequent power cuts because the discoms were in a dismal state of affairs. Most parts of Gujarat, like Kutch and Saurashtra, faced drought-like situations due to the unavailability of water. Women had to walk miles to fetch a pot of water. Because of water scarcity, farmers found it difficult to do agriculture. The Narmada water, which could have been used for quenching the thirst and growing crops, was draining into the sea. There was no other avenue for employment due to less private sector investment, as the state lacked in infrastructure like roads. A big blow to the state came when the earthquake struck in 2001, killing around 20,000 people and causing massive damage to livelihoods and properties. It was at this time when Narendra Modi took over as the Chief Minister of Gujarat. Many thought that it would take years for Gujarat to recover, but it was during 2001 to 13 that Gujarat achieved double-digit growth, emerging as the economic engine of India. This was possible because of the people-centric, business-friendly and transparent governance under the leadership of the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi put the state on a new path of development. Instead of offering sops like other parties, Narendra Modi chose the route of empowerment. For long, political parties in Gujarat used electricity as a political product. Free power for farmers, free electricity up to certain units for domestic consumers became a part of poll promises. This had deteriorated the fiscal health of the discoms. Narendra Modi as Chief Minister swam against the tide. The Jyoti Gram Yojana, commissioned in 2006, ensured 8 hours of electric supply for irrigation for all of Gujarat's 18,000 villages and 24/7 uninterrupted domestic power supply at a nominal charge. Today, even if someone promises free power to Gujaratis, they are not ready to buy it. Not just that, the state also pioneered innovative methods like Canal Solar Power Project to generate 1 megawatt of clean electricity and also prevent evaporation of 90 lakh liters of water annually. In 2012, the Saurashtra Narmada Avataran Irrigation or Sauni Yojana was launched to provide excess Narmada water to the arid regions of Saurashtra. After successfully crossing several hurdles created by activists, today the height of the Sardar Sarovar Dam has been raised and waters of the Narmada have reached the parched regions of Kutch. Innovations in irrigation, particularly in the construction of check dams, ensured that Gujarat recorded the fastest growth in agriculture from 2001 to 2010. Good roads have enabled farmers with easy access to markets and resources to diversify into multi-cropping and dairy farming. To attract businesses, Narendra Modi started the Vibrant Gujarat Global Business Summit from 2003, making big companies invest in Gujarat. The government's proactiveness in offering incentives, infrastructure, and availability of land has led to large-scale industrialization. The story of how the Tata Nano project was unceremoniously shunted out of Singur and was welcomed with open arms in Gujarat is a case in point. The state's industrial growth jumped to 12.65% during 2005 to 2009 from just 3.95% during 2001 to 2004. Today, Gujarat leads India with an industrial production of 18.4% that was achieved in 2019 to 2020. As a result of the industrialization, Gujarat has been able to pull its excess workforce out of agriculture by absorbing them in the industrial and service sectors, which is a healthy trend. An international financial center has come up in Ahmedabad, which is India's first operational greenfield smart city. Through the Van Bandhu Kalyan Yojana for tribals and Sagar Khedu Yojana for coastal populations, holistic development of all sections of the society is being ensured. Gujarat has also emerged as a model state in e-governance. The e-Jamin project of the Revenue Department has digitized the land record data of almost half of Gujarat's landowners, significantly cutting down cases of fraud in land ownership. Mr. Modi, as Chief Minister, personally intervened to solve the problems in villages by talking to the complainants directly for almost 4 hours every fourth Saturday. Many point out that Gujarat has a poor public health infrastructure system. Creating infrastructure and building capacity would take a long time. This problem was resolved by giving people the choice to go to private health providers through the Mukhyamantri Amritam Yojana that allowed up to 5 members of a BPL family to be treated in a government-approved private center for up to Rs 2 lakh. The Chiranjeevi Yojana encourages women to deliver children in private hospitals. As a result of this, the maternal mortality rate and infant mortality rate of the state has reduced at a rapid scale. The government has taken a number of initiatives to improve the standard of education and learning levels. From building physical infrastructure to creating human capacity, all of this involves the use of public money. It is noteworthy to mention that Gujarat is the state with the lowest fiscal deficit and lowest public debt in the country, which shows that Gujarat ensures judicious utilization of its finances. From a state which had reeled under the clutches of poverty to emerging as a beacon of prosperity, the Gujarat model story has set the standard for other Indian states to emulate.